guys, I just thought we should do some chair yoga together. So this is a little live, and I wanted to do some kind of exercises concentrating on the rib cage and kind of liberating that movement of the rib cage, and also to kind of see if we can get some movement into the shoulders. And so it's going to have some twisty deliciousness, some side bending in it. And what you're going to need is a chair with all 4 legs on the floor. And you probably could benefit from having a block just to kind of play later when we go down towards the floor. So let's go. Grab a block. You could have like a hard book or something, or a box. You can use or your packaging boxes filled up with stuff so they're sturdy. So have that on the floor near your chair, and let's get going. So I'm going to sit, I'm going to have the block in between my feet, which is quite nice. So I'm going to sit and squeeze the blocks, squeezing the blocks in with my feet. I'm going to sit to the front of my chair. I'm going to have my sitting bones kind of on the chair, so I'm going to just pull the flesh of my buttocks back a little bit. And rather than kind of sinking back on the chair, I'm sitting quite forward. I'm lifting my sternum, opening through the collarbones, rolling the shoulder blades back and down, lengthening through the back of the neck. So I'm drawing my ears back, my throat back, and the crown of my head up to the sky. So start by tuning in, just thinking about the setup of my body, really kind of grounding me. The heels are underneath my knees, the knees are kind of in line with the hips. You don't have to have the block in between your feet if you don't want to, if it's too wide, too narrow. But really feeling that the soles of the feet and the pelvis are really grounded, stable. They're going to be your stability on the chair today. So let's just loosen up the neck a little bit to start with, taking a deep breath in as you breathe out, dropping the chin towards the chest. And just hanging here for a few breaths, letting the head become heavy, keep the sitting bones pressing down, lengthening the sternum up towards the chin, so not collapsing the chest. And then gently bringing the chin up level. And then you could even look up to the space where the wall and the ceiling meets, lifting, stretching the front of the throat. Don't drop the head back, just lift the head slightly, bring it back to center. Drop it to one side as you exhale. Take a few breaths, really feeling into the open space on the opposite side. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop it the other side. Take a few breaths. Inhale back to center. And now turning the head. So keeping the chin kind of level with the floor. Turning the head to one side, keeping the shoulders back, don't turn the whole chest, just the head. Taking a breath, inhale it back to center, exhaling to the other side. Taking a breath, and then inhale back to center, and then start to roll the shoulders, get some movement through the shoulders, rolling them forwards, up, back and down a few times. Let this action liberate the chest, liberate the breath. Then go the other way, back, up, forward and down, back, up, forward and down. Just thinking about the movement of everything that's going on here. Shoulders, arms, chest, shoulder blades, upper back. Very nice. Inhale, move the shoulders up to the ears, then hold the breath, even for a moment. Hold the tension, and when you exhale, drop the shoulders, let the tension completely drop suddenly. Inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears, just pause or hold the breath for as long as you like. Exhale, release. A few more times. Very nice. And then wrists. Just make some circles with the wrists. You can tuck the thumbs in. Bring the fingers over the thumbs, make some circles with the wrists, maybe take them out to the sides, lifting the elbows up towards, level with the shoulders, maybe they're taking them overhead, circling the wrist the opposite direction. Very nice. You can take the arms out and then tap the fingers to the shoulders, out, tap the fingers to the shoulders. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just taking the elbows up as high as you can. They might be here, they might be here, doesn't matter. And then out in front, maybe elbows level with the shoulders. Tap, inhale, exhale, tap. And then release, very nice. And then inhale, take the arms out and up, stretch up, and exhale, bring the arms out and down. So it might not look like this, it might just be trying to bring the arms up a little bit. As you inhale, bring them down. As you exhale, just doing what you can, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And then take them up as you inhale. Take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. And as you exhale, reach over to the left. And you can drop your left ear onto your right upper arm. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, let's do the other side. Reach over, drop the ear onto the opposite upper arm. Reach up, inhaling, and exhale, down. And then we're going to take the arm over. Draw the arm across. Twist the rib cage a little bit. Come back to center and release. And then we'll do the other side, threading the needle, twisting the rib cage, back to center, release. And we can do that again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very nice. And then take the arms up and reach them back as far as you can. Taking the backs of the hands back, lifting the front of the chest. Take a deep breath in, feel the breath coming up the highest part of the chest you can. And release. And then take them out to the sides. Bring them back as far as you can. Take the backs of the hands back, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And release. Take the arms up, and as you exhale, squeeze the elbows in towards the rib cage and see how close into the waist you can get the elbows. Inhale, exhale. So if you're pulling something really heavy, inhale, exhale. And then let's take the arms out in front. Keep the elbows as high as you can. As you squeeze the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, opening the front of the chest. Inhale as you squeeze, exhale as you stretch. Inhale as you squeeze the shoulder blades, Exhale as you stretch space between the shoulder blades. And then bring your hands to your side ribs, one hand onto the opposite side rib. Press your fingers into spaces between the ribs. Try not to press on the ribs. Stretch up, inhale, stretch over. As you breathe in, press your fingers and give a little massage in the spaces between the ribs. And the other side. Press, stretch up, inhale as you press and reach. And then release. Very nice. So now I'm going to go through a little flow. We're just going to flow, twisting the body from side to side. And we're going to be kind of opening up using the legs. So take your legs a little bit wider. Here you had the knees in front of the hips. Take the legs a little bit wider, as wide as you can comfortably. You can let the feet follow the direction of the knees. And bring your hands into prayer position. And we'll start with just the rib cage. Exhaling to one side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center. And you can feel that as you twist one direction, you can press the opposite foot into the floor. So just keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay. Keep going. Just getting that kind of connection between the sternum moving and the hands moving one direction and the opposite foot pressing into the floor. Very nice. Now you're going to twist to one side and then you're going to stay twisting to one side, pushing the opposite foot into the floor, and then you're going to open your arms out like a kind of diagonal. One goes to the inside of the knee and the other one goes diagonally up and back. And then you're going to bring the hands back to prayer, center, and turn to the other side. And then open, and then back to prayer, and then center. So inhale here, exhale, twist, inhale, open, Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, open. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, center. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Very good. And we'll just add on to that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to twist to one side as we did before. We're going to open as we did before. Then after we've opened, we're going to just see if we can drop. So this hand's on the inside of the knee. I'm going to see if I can drop my forearm onto my thigh. I'm going to reach over towards the direction my toes are pointing in. And then I'm going to come back to that open. Then I'm going to come back to the twist. Then I'm going to come back to center. So I twist. I stay in my twist. I open. Then I reach to the opposite diagonal. Then I go back to open. Then I go back to my twisted prayer, and then I come back to center. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, twisted prayer. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, twisted prayer. Inhale, center. Again, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one, twist, exhale, open, inhale, reach, exhale, open, inhale, twist, exhale, back to center, inhale. Very nice. Okay, one more thing we're going to add on. Hope you're not bombarded yet. We're going to add on the thread the needle. So we come from twist, we go to open, we go to reach, back to open, back to twist, then we come to center, then we thread the needle to the other side, back to center. Then we twist towards the way we've just thread the needle, we open, we reach, we open, we come back to twisted prayer, we come back to center prayer, then we thread the needle to the opposite direction and then back to prayer. And we twist, do it with me, exhale, open, inhale, reach, exhale, open, inhale, twisted prayer, exhale, center, inhale, then thread the needle opposite way, exhale, back to center, then we twist to the same way we just threaded, then we open, exhale, inhale, exhale as we reach, inhale as we open, twisted prayer, exhale, inhale, center, then thread the needle, exhale, inhale, back to the same direction, exhale, inhale, open, exhale, reach, inhale, open, exhale, twisted chair, inhale, center, then thread, exhale, inhale, then turn, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Ooh, now if that didn't get your brain working, I don't know what will. So come back to center, take a few breaths, and just feel the space you've made. So what we just did was we made loads of space in the belly, in the waist. We reached, we opened, we twisted. So just feel into that now. And if you didn't catch up, don't worry, this will be on my IGTV. And it will be on my Facebook, so you can do it a few times. Sometimes it takes a few goes before you can kind of get your head around flows like that. Now we're going to come a little bit forward. So I'm just sliding my hands down towards my knees, and once I've done that, I can kind of see if I can shoot my sitting bones back. Now I really need to press my feet into the floor so I'm not going to fall off my chair. My feet are going to anchor me, make sure the heels are under the knees. And I'm going to be coming forward and just kind of twisting the rib cage side to side, and just kind of feeling into that movement. So I've just kind of angled my spine forward, and I'm just going to twist a little bit, not much going on, just feeling into that. And then what I can do is get my block on its highest setting and reach my hands onto the block, my feet pressing into the floor, And if this doesn't work, you can press into, you can keep your hands on your knees. So this is kind of the next level down, just slightly lower than my knees. And I'm just going to twist side to side. So I keep one hand on the block and move the opposite hand onto a knee. And maybe if I've got my hands on my knee, I'm just going to slide one hand back towards the thigh, towards the hip. So it's just helping me with my twist. Okay, and that's the first stage. You could also see if you could twist the rib cage a little bit more. You don't have to, but you could maybe slide the rib cage back as you press the hand into the block, the feet into the floor. Slide the opposite rib cage back and see if you can twist the sternum just a little bit. I mean, you don't need big movement, especially if there's any problems with the spine, but just making some opening for the breath. And you could also take the arm all the way out and back a little bit if that was okay with your shoulders. Maybe you're just taking the arm out here. Maybe you're taking it higher. Whatever feels good. And you can also go down a level if you wanted to. Trying that. Just find which part of this fits your body. Pressing down on the floor with both feet. And you may be able to go all the way down, stretching to the side. You may be here. You could even reach back. Whatever feels good. And then work your way back up. When you've had a lower level, you could have a few at a slightly higher level. And then eventually you could come back, sitting up, finishing with a gentle twist. And then bring the feet back in front of you and just have a little bit of a gentle cat and cow just to iron out the spine. So whereas at the first kind of flow we were working on the front body squeezing, we were just working on kind of opening more the waist and the back body. So just very gentle movement, cat and cow. Inhaling, I'm taking the chin up towards the corner of the room, chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades back, pubic bone down. And as I exhale, rolling the pubic bone up, dropping the chin to the chest. Arms go shooting forward to make space between my shoulder blades. But nice and gentle following that work we've just done. And then sitting nice and tall. And let's just finish by taking the arms up. So I'm going to drop my left hand down behind me, take hold of my elbow with my right hand. I'm going to take my elbow a little bit back, just stretching the tricep. And then I could reach over to the right. Take a breath. You can drop the right ear onto the right arm. Back to center, stretch the arms up, take the other arm down. So left hand on right elbow, take the elbow back, relax the neck as much as you can. And then leaning over to the left ear resting on the upper arm. Reach up, inhale, and as you exhale, bring the arms down. Bring the hands onto the thighs. Bring the chin down a little bit. Gently close the eyes. Take some deep breaths. I hope that's liberated some energy for you. You've kind of undone the attachments of the diaphragm and you've loosened the ribs and you've made space for the breath. So I hope that feels really good. And take care. And yeah, I'll see you. I'm starting a chair yoga course after Easter, so details coming soon. In the meantime, there'll be lots of lives on this page, also on my Facebook Shanti Center Training School page, and also on Shanti Center Yoga Holidays page. So if you're not following me on Facebook, you can come over and see. There's lots of videos on there already, and they'll be put on my YouTube too. So if you want some little snippets, chair yoga snippets, then come and find me there. And on Wednesday, I'm actually going to do some myofascial release on the chair. So if you're into myofascial release, you know, some of it can be quite difficult if, you know, you need to sit on a chair to practice. So I'm going to show you some ideas of how to do some of the key places, the nice gooey places. So bring a tennis ball if you're going to come to there, or just watch out. I'll repost them all on my Insta anyway. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon.